Greetings fellow warriors, and welcome back to another Mountain Blade to Bannerlord mods weekly episode. The show where I, Artem, show some of the best mods released in the past weeks, as well as some that I personally find interesting, and of course show you exactly what each one of them does. It's finally back, warriors. The series many of you have been waiting for, now better than ever with actual modding tools being in place. I try to make one of these every Sunday, or at least when there are enough interesting mods to show. Such as new armor, clothing, weapons, gameplay, etc. And not only codes for banners, because, well, there was a time where only stuff like this have been uploaded. I just hope that the pace of mods being released right now won't change so soon. But without further ado, let's dive in to the mods. Starting off with the list, we've got a mod I kept deeply in my heart since the very beginning of the series. A mod by Jedi Josh 920, but when the Bannerlord community needed him the most, he vanished. I'm of course talking about the gay Mary DismembermentPLUS by the Schwartz one, which adds the gore aspect of dismemberment and decapitation to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Whenever a player or NPC does fatal cut damage to an enemy's head, and now get this, arms or even legs, by swinging left or right, there will be a chance of dismembering said parts. Not only did the Schwartz one update the mod, he also added the chance to dismember arms and legs in this new version, and let me tell you, it's really satisfying. Of course, the mod comes with some options you can tweak with. For example, the chance of a successful dismemberment, which I set of course to 100%. If a slow motion mode is enabled when the player dismembers someone, so you can feel like Neo from the Matrix, and some debug messages and success messages, which I turn off for immersion's sake. And then I sit back and enjoy the view. I don't know what it is about having dismemberment in games. I remember the first game that had dismemberment implemented that I owned was Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, and it was just so good. I bet some of you remember that game and the absolute carnage you could create. And having such a feature in one of my favorite games of all time is just beautiful. Next up we have the 300 Sparta mini-mod by DarthKiller454, which adds a 300 variant Greek helmet and shield alongside two weapons based off crafting recipes and Spartan troops to the game. And now, before some of you start typing novels about how this isn't historically accurate in the comment section, the author made clear that he doesn't care about its authenticity, because the assets are modeled and textured after their 300 looks. The mod adds a new, shiny, tanky helmet, a Spartan dory, Exifus, Spartan sandals, greaves and a cape, as well as leather cloth, a cuirass, and an absolute beast of a shield, which is nearly indestructible. This is how it all looks in action, and I've gotta say, it looks pretty damn good in my opinion. I mean, it's like the first mod uploaded to the Nexus that actually adds new items with custom models to the game, and the author did such a good job at that. I hope the author will improve on this idea. Maybe make a whole faction of Spartan invaders that will invade the realm of Caradia during your playthrough, proposing peace with the already residing factions and combining your forces to eliminate this new and overpowered threat. Up next we have Diverse Recruits by Scarface, which diversifies the troop recruitment pools of settlements with minor factions and unused troop trees. Are you tired of seeing the same troops being available in every settlement you go to? Or you want to spice up your army with some unique troops that can handle themselves? Well then, this is the mod for you. The mod actually adds nothing really new to the game, it only adds the ability to recruit troops from minor factions to the game. For example the Beni Zilal or the Brotherhood of the Woods, etc. But not only this, the author also made it so you can actually recruit troops from minor factions that have been cut from the game, such as the Guardians and the Gallowglass, I hope I pronounced that right. As well as unused high-tier units, for example Sword Sisters and Huskal Swordsmen. Keep in mind, if you want to install this mod, you need Adonai's Troop Changer as well as a base. And all in all, a solid mod that changes things up a bit on the battlefield. If you read the title, you already know what comes next. The next mods are going to be a series of helmet mods created by a damn sexy name. And we're going to start off with the Swadian Helmets. The mod adds a Swadian winged helmet, a regular great helmet and crown helmet variants to reclaim the Holy Land. In the name of God. Whoops. Sorry for this. I bet 80% of you remember this glorious winged helmet from the predecessor, Mountain Blade Warband, and I've gotta say, this is a damn sexy helmet. The detail on these are pretty astounding. I mean, look at the roughness of the metal and the work on the little crown. Very smooth and very cool. And I hope we get to see some more armor mods popping up in the future. I'd love to see a full plate armor and be a massive tank. Up next we have the Italo Norman Helmet, which comes with two variations. One with a brass faceplate and a normal one. I've always wondered, why didn't they add this helmet to the base game? I mean, they clearly knew of its existence when looking at older promo material like this one. Also banners. Tailwords. When do we get our banners in Bannerlord, goddammit? It's crazy that this modder is pumping out high quality mods like this at such a rapid rate, and in my opinion, Vlandia is in dire need of some new armor. And the last mod by a damn sexy name today is going to be Vlandian Helmet with Visor, which adds 3 visored helmets to the game. And this one is just so damn good. The helmet comes in 3 variations actually. An engraved one, a crowned one and the normal one. Again, the skills of this mod author cannot be underestimated. All these models are very high quality and impressive. Just look at the footage. It's actually nuts what this modder pulled off since the release of the modding tools, and I hope more is on the way. Maybe not only for Vlandia but for other factions that absolutely need new armor like Azerai and the Crusades. And today's last mod is going to be Cursed Menu by Foodvernichter. And the description says, this is a very bad mod. Well, I guess that's it for this week's episode. Anyway, if you liked this video, please hit that like button. And if you like what I do in general, consider subscribing to the channel. That would be pretty epic and help me and the channel out a lot. Join my Discord where you can talk with me and other like-minded people. Or if you have mods you want to show, you can do that as well in the appropriate channel. Also, some of you wanted a face reveal for such a long time and I thought, why not? Check out my personal Instagram account where I sometimes post random stuff, not necessarily related to Bannerlord, and leave a nice comment like... Anyway, with that said, I'll see you all in the next one. Stay safe and healthy, warriors, and bye!